Hey everyone, welcome back to RideWire, the place where we dig deep into what makes bikes tick. Today we're looking at something with serious personality, the 2026 Honda Big Ruckus PS250. At first glance you might think it's just another scooter, but it isn't your average commuter. Honda has revived the Big Ruckus lineage, also known as the PS250 or MF09BA, and pushed it into the modern era with rugged styling, practical quirks, and utility that's rare in the scooter world. We're going to walk through the features, performance, design, price, and what really makes this machine unique. The first thing you notice about the Big Ruckus is its skeletal frame. Instead of the smooth bodywork you find on most scooters, Honda left the tubular steel frame exposed. You can see the bones of the bike, and that's intentional. It gives the Big Ruckus an industrial, almost military look, especially with its twin round headlights staring straight ahead. The wide handlebars are bare and purposeful, and there are racks and grab rails all around the frame. Honda designed it as a machine that's as functional as it is eye-catching. The seating is clever too. You get a long sliding seat that moves forward and back, giving you some flexibility in positioning. Behind it is a pillion seat that folds up to serve as a backrest if you're riding solo, or flips down for a passenger. That little bit of adaptability makes a difference in comfort. On the side there's a cylindrical storage canister that looks like it came from an army surplus store. It's not huge, but it's perfect for tools, a rain jacket, or a few groceries. You also get both a side stand and a center stand, which makes parking and maintenance simple. Instrumentation is basic but reliable. Think analog speedometer, fuel gauge, trip odometer, and the standard warning lights. Nothing flashy or digital heavy here, and that's the point. The Big Ruckus is about rugged practicality, not tech bells and whistles. Powering the 2026 PS250 is a liquid-cooled 249cc single-cylinder 4-stroke engine. It makes about 19 horsepower at 7,000 revolutions per minute and around 15 pound-feet of torque at 5,500 revolutions per minute. Those numbers won't blow anyone away, but in scooter terms they're solid. You can comfortably cruise at 70 to 75 miles per hour, which means it isn't just confined to city streets. Highways are possible, though the sweet spot is closer to 50 to 60 miles per hour where it feels smoothest. Acceleration is generally good, though like older models, there's a bit of a flat spot when the CVT transmission shifts between low and mid-range power, typically between 30 and 40 miles per hour. Once you're rolling, it settles into a steady rhythm. Fuel capacity is just over 12 liters, or about 3.2 gallons. And with the efficiency of this motor you'll get respectable mileage for both commuting and weekend rides. The scooter weighs in at about 172 kilograms wet, so it's manageable but has enough heft to feel stable on the road. Braking is handled by a disc up front and a drum at the rear, a mix that's serviceable though not high performance. Suspension is standard Honda fare, telescopic fork in the front, twin shocks at the back. Combined with fairly wide tires, the ride is comfortable enough for city bumps and moderate trips, though you'll notice its limitations if you push it hard. Design is really where the Big Ruckus sets itself apart. The open frame, minimal plastics, and exposed mechanics create a raw, functional look. There's no hiding here. What you see is what you get. The adjustable seat adds comfort options. The foldable backrest gives versatility, and the side canister adds just a little storage with a lot of personality. Honda also gave it practical details like tie-down hooks, strong grab handles, and places to lash cargo, so it's actually useful for carrying gear. The downside of the stripped-down look is obvious: almost no wind protection. On a highway ride, you'll feel every gust. Storage is also limited compared to enclosed scooters with big underseat compartments. Price is always a big factor, and here's where it gets interesting. Back in 2005 to 2007, when Honda sold the original Big Ruckus in the US, the MSRP was around $5,500. Adjust that for inflation and today's standards, and you're looking at something in the range of $6,500 to $8,500 if Honda were to fully reintroduce it. Used older models already fetch between $4,000 and $5,500 depending on mileage and condition. So if Honda officially launches a 2026 edition, expect modern updates like emissions compliance, possible electronic tweaks, and a price tag that reflects today's market. What makes this machine stand out is its personality. There really isn't another scooter that looks or feels like the Big Ruckus. That exposed frame, the twin headlights, the adjustable seat system, the canister strategy, it all adds up to a scooter that doesn't blend in. It's practical, rugged, and it makes a statement. Riders who want something unique and versatile will love it. Add in Honda's reputation for reliability and a low-stress 250cc engine, and you've got a scooter that should last for years with minimal fuss. Of course, there are trade-offs. If you need massive storage, long-distance wind protection, or high-performance handling, this isn't the scooter for you. It's not trying to be a maxi scooter or a touring bike. It's a character piece that still delivers solid performance for urban commuting, weekend trips, or just making a statement in the bike lot. So who is the 2026 Honda Big Ruckus PS250 for? It's for the rider who values individuality and rugged styling as much as function. It's for someone who wants enough power to handle mixed riding, but also wants a scooter that looks different from everything else on the road. If you're okay with giving up some storage space and comfort for character and practicality, the Big Ruckus is in a league of its own. That's the deep dive on the 2026 Honda Big Ruckus PS250. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe to RideWire, and let us know what you think. Is this the scooter you'd love to ride? Or is it too much of a niche machine for your taste? Either way, it's clear that Honda's Big Ruckus is one of the most unique rides you'll find in 2026. Ride safe, and until next time, gear up and get out there.